feel illuminated. Where we'll be when it's over. Can you see? Moonlight all around, shadows on the ground. Will there ever be an end? Forever running from this lunacy. Moonlight coming down, beaming through the clouds. Will I never see the end? Forever searching for my destiny. Feel illuminated. Where we'll be when it's over. Can you see? Moonlight all around, shadows on the ground. Will there ever be an end? Forever running from this lunacy. Moonlight coming down, beaming through the clouds. Will I never see the end? Forever searching for my destiny.
Good morning. You're gonna hear everything in this house. Hello. How are you guys doing? How is everybody? You guys hear me okay? Hello. Hi. Hello. Look at you guys. Coming to see little old me. What a mistake. Hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing today? I lurk as I work model.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I'm trying not to go insane home alone for a week. I'm so sorry. Wait, why are you home by yourself? Do you need a babysitter? Do you want to hire me to do it? I'm an excellent babysitter. I bring board games. I bring video games. Comfy blankets, snacks, disproportionate realms of reality and pockets, communication lines going down mysteriously. I am an excellent babysitter. Hell yes, sis, I'm a mistake too. Let's go. Let's go! Mistake squad. I live in a trash can. GK, how's it going after walking the plank? I wouldn't know. I didn't do it. I like to disobey orders. That's what I'm the best at, is not following directions. I lost to a fat fucking salmon? You're gonna need to give me some context on that one. The hell does that mean? You're a rebel, it's so cool. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm a rebel. I have ADHD, therefore following directions is really hard. But I'm a punk rocker. Oh my goodness. But yes. I will lower the music just a little bit. It is
Hi,
blasting in
I'm
my ears, but I
Omochow.
like it.
9
Oh, hello, Omochow.
21.
What the hell, Omochow? I don't ever hear what Omochow says. Only you guys can hear him. I can't. And I'm pretty sure he just says terrible things about me all the time. All the time. But hell yes. How are you guys doing? I am alive. Hell yeah. I was playing Splatoon, and there's this event that happens sometimes where a salmon the size of Godzilla comes up and tries to kill you. Oh, Omocha was saying math, your favorite. Oh, gross. Bro, that pirate stream went a little hee-hoo at some points. Just a little bit. Hi, I'm Foxy. Did you know the tail is fake? Why does everybody keep saying that? I'm hyped for stream plus VRC after. Me too, I'm hyped for VR chat. I am. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be I don't know what we're doing. I never know what we're doing when we hop in VR chat. I don't go in with a plan. I come out with a plan I should have done. How is the cat wife? I am good. I'm doing my bestest. Hey, yeah. Oh, yo, a VRC meetup later tonight? Fuck yeah. Yes! I pinged the VR people in the Discord, so if you don't have the VR tag, and we have VR chat stuff...
Am I annoying you?
You should probably get that tag, because then you'll get alerted when I have VR chat meetups. Is it someone's birthday again? No, I just felt like throwing a meetup. Sometimes it's not an event, it's just a meetup, just to hang out. No real event, just chillin'. But yes, welcome everybody. Summer of Sonic, yet again, but for the last time. Isn't it crazy? We finally made it. The last weekend of Summer of Sonic. It's crazy. We've been doing this since June. Is that not insanity? GK, your tail is fake? No! It's not! You guys stop spreading misinformation. It's not fake. It's attached to my body. Maya Butt Reeks VT.
Hi.
Thanks
I'm
so much
almost
for
out.
following.
Gerald,
Welcome to the
love.
galaxy.
Gerald, love.
Your name causes great concern. Like a lot. Hey, congratulations, Cody Sensei. You just earned a new 50k bits badge. Hype. Congratulations. Thank you so much. That's insanity. How do we know it's attached to your body? Maybe? I should. Mwahaha. Please don't hurt my person. Don't destroy my person. Turn around, GK. What are you hiding? None of your business. I'm not hiding anything. We can't check that unless it's a He Who stream. You guys are lewd. Lewd and just want to mess with my tail. It's weird. Let me pull your tail. Don't touch me! You stay away from my tail. Also, it's so rude to do that. So rude to pull a cat's tail. Especially a lady's tail. How dare you? How dare you? Brush the tail? Maybe. Now I'm just gonna reek up the chat with my stank. No! For shame! I don't have my gas mask today. Brush the tail? I mean, you can if you want to. I enjoy my tail being brushed, actually. It feels very nice. It makes me fall asleep if my fur is messed with. If I get my fur brushed, I fall asleep immediately. It's a problem. GK doesn't want us to know she's wearing a maid outfit under her shirt thing. What? No! Shush! I'm not on shift today. I'm not on shift. If Soul comes in here and all of a sudden my shift is missed, I blame you guys. I don't work today. I don't work today. Soul gave me the day off.
Hi, I'm almost out.
That was
To
for the
improve,
Valentine's Day
get a
stream,
better
actually.
gaming chair.
Thanks so much for the cookies. But yes, we got quite the eventful weekend coming up for the last weekend of Summer of Sonic. I can't believe we've made it. So many memories. How nuts. We've been doing Summer of Sonic since June. We've played tons of Sonic games. We've laughed. We've cried. We've raged. Wait, you do VR chat birthday parties? I do. I do. We throw birthday parties in VR chat often. I happily try and throw parties for people, but I also like to just throw random house party events for no reason. I would like to do a VR chat movie night very soon, where we just watch cartoons or watch a movie. All chill out in that movie theater world I found. It was neat. But yes, guys, we've done so much for this Summer of Sonic. It's kind of nuts. We played so many Sega games. Bass fishing. We played Space Channel 5. We played Jet Set Radio 1 and 2. We saw a Gundam game. It was neat. We had karaoke, and everybody sang pretty well. We played Sonic Riders. We fought God. We fought each other in Sonic Battle R. We threw a 3-day tournament of over 40-something people in cart. We played Sonic Heroes and couldn't beat Team Difficulty Curve, but Team Generic was okay. We played with the Chow Garden and we made lots of abominations. I bet there's a lot of twerking at that house party, lol. I miss Jet Set Radio. Dude, the twerking, it never stops. There is no escape. Argic. Dude, yeah, Jet Set Radio was fun. I had a good time with that. We made it pretty far, guys. We almost beat the game, really. We had to move on to other things, though. other games. We played Sonic GT, where I was traumatized by a Motobug who decided to kamikaze me off a cliff. That was good times. Boss battles were awful. But everything else was great. We played a bunch of Sonic fan games that were very pretty. They were so cool. We looked at some Sonic media. We did some Sonic art streams where I just drew whatever the hell you guys told me and then spent half an hour drawing Fleetway Sonic because I have a problem. We had a good time. Good time. We had some chill vibes going on. We played Sonic mods for Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I got the feeling when have no friends ending, where Sonic was hallucinating that everyone he ever loved had died in the flood of chaos. And I could not save anyone, as there was no Chaos Emeralds left because all of my friends died. Did you stream the top 10 list for Summer of Sonic? Top 10 list? You mean the Smasher Pass? Yeah, we definitely did a Sonic Smasher Pass. We also read Sonic fanfic. It was okay. It was wholesome, except for the very last one. The last one made me want to smash my head against the wall. That was wild. We also had a whole Saturday morning where we just watched Sonic cartoons. That was fun too. We ate very good this summer for Sonic. We really did. Oh yes, we also ogled the refrigerator. Because they are built so thick.
Dysfunction.
So beautiful. We also listened to Omo-chan. Oh, top 10 hottest female Sonic characters. Yes, we watched that. We watched the top 10 Sonic female characters. We rated refrigerators. We talked about hedgehogs. We brainstormed video games based on all of your Sonic OCs that you submitted. I made video games for all of them. That was fun. That was fun. We're currently in the midst of Sonic Riders, but we do have some cool stuff coming up. Tomorrow, our very last guest panel with Hey Come On, where we're going to play Sonic Smackdown and a couple of other classic Sega arcade games. You know, for funsies. Sonic Smackdown is mostly not for funsies, but mostly because we despise each other. And we want blood on the floor. For funsies. But it's gonna be a great time. Tomorrow's gonna be fun as hell. And then Sunday is going to be our ending ceremony. We're going to look at Project Sonic 06. Play through a couple of things. Maybe look at a couple of Sage submissions that came out. Unfortunately, Sonic Frontiers isn't until November, so we cannot play that for Summer of Sonic this year. But it's okay. Did you try the Breakers beta? No. I have Breakers, though. I haven't tried the beta yet. I've been meaning to, time has not been great for me right now. But I do have it. But yes. And then Sunday is going to be ending ceremonies. We're going to be talking about stuff moving forward. We're going to be talking about plans for the 1K celebration. We're going to be talking about stuff going on for October, December, November. I skipped. New Year's. December's going to be big for us this year. I'm so excited. I had more fun than I'd like to admit playing as Frieza. I believe you on that, though. That's not a surprise. I don't know why you're saying that like that's a...
Like, gasp! You liked playing as a villain? I can't believe that. You? A villain? That's not the Bella I know.
Freezy Pop! Breaks open door. Sorry I'm late!
Hi, Spy.
So yeah, quick thing. Not doing... some of you saw the announcement, but I'm not doing Glitchtober next year. So no Glitchtober convention this year. I'm sorry. Halloween's my thing. It is. we just can't do it this year. We are literally just ending Summer of Sonic this weekend. I would have no time to plan. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I promise I'll bring back the ARG convention next year. Can't do it this year. I'm sorry. We will play some spooky games. I'll definitely throw some more VR chat gatherings, possibly for the weekend of Halloween, actually. Probably on that Sunday, the 30th. We'll do a Halloween party, okay? I'll plan a Halloween party in VR chat, and I'll stream it for anybody that doesn't come into VR chat. Y'all can watch from the stream. That's totally fine. HorrorCon appearance? I might go to HorrorCon this year. Depends on time. October is a lot busier for me this year than it usually is. Minus streaming. November. I am planning for another Pixel Panic. It is returning. We have a new host for November's Pixel Panic, but it is in the works right now. So nothing is set in stone or fleshed out. So once that stuff does start coming together, the sign-up sheet is literally going to show up the first week of November. That's how I'm hoping to plan it out. And the Pixel Panic itself is going to be mid-November. Either the weekend before Thanksgiving or the weekend after. December, Catmas is going to be big this year. I'm going to be planning a lot of stuff for Catmas this year. So I'm really, really excited. Last year, we kind of had some stuff for Catmas. We also decorated a tree. We watched the ball drop. It was awesome. You got to do it before Frontiers takes over your life. That's also another thing. Frontiers comes out in November. I'm still debating on pre-ordering, but it comes out in November, and I am going to get it. I am. I've always been cautiously optimistic for any game that comes out, really. But for this one, might actually buy it on release. I almost never do that. I wait like 2 years after a game comes out before I even get it. Sometimes I don't get it at all, even though I want it. I just forget. But I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, sometimes I'll literally wait. Like Undertale, still never played it. Deltarune, never played it. There's tons of games I have on Steam that I've probably never touched yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm slowly getting through them, but there's a couple that I haven't gotten through yet. There's also other games that like I always wanted to play and never got the chance to. Just never happened. But sometimes I will just forget about the game and then remember a couple years later and it happens to be on sale and I get it. And it's been like 3-4 years. I didn't experience Xenoblade Chronicles 2 until like years after it was out. And more than likely, Xenoblade 3 is going to be the same thing for me. It's probably going to be a year or two or more before I even get that game. I still don't even own Xenoblade 2. I experienced it through somebody else playing it. So, like, yeah. My relationship with games are weird. I need to play Fuga Melodies of Steel. What's that? What game is that? Man, my nails are... My claws are not doing well. Like, they've grown so long now that they just snap a lot and then grow back really fast. It's not great. It's not great. Also, I finished my last honey butter chip bag today. I no longer have honey butter chips. I am sad. Also, I have only one more Arizona left out of that pack. You guys kept me going for the whole summer. I appreciate you so much. I might put Arizona's back on the throne list at some point, but for right now I'm okay because I still got the one can. I have my drink of choice today is actually a Red Bull that a coworker gifted me. It is a tropical version. It's yellow. I don't like energy drinks, but they gave it to me as a token of camaraderie, and I would be remiss to not drink it, so I have it now. I'm gonna assume the chips are gone. Oh, the chips are gone completely. This right here is the last bag, and I ate it. So it's gone. So, we're not gonna do Arizona ASMR. We're gonna do a Red Bull ASMR. It's probably not gonna sound as good, but here we go, alright? We haven't done an ASMR in a while. 3, 2, let me pause the music real quick. So you can get that full one. There we go. We managed. We managed. Oh. Ah. That tastes like stale Tropicana. What the fuck? Oh. That is like... I'm not really sure. That just tastes like coins. uh. Oh, this needs to be added to like orange juice or grenadine or something. That is so gross. That is not an appealing flavor. 27 grams of sugar for what? Where's the sugar? This tastes like lemons. Mmm. Ah, okay. Well, that's my drink. So, I will just deal with that. Ugh. Water is always good. That's true, too. Oh, God. What flavor is this supposed to be? Yellow. Its flavor is yellow. Yellow's not a great flavor. I don't like energy drinks at all. I almost died from Monster when I was a young catto in high school. I drank Monster almost every day, at least one or two, to get me through the days. I had a lot of classes because I went to a module school. It was all about world cultures and religions, so you need to be like on point. And that aftertaste, oh my god. It's like I'm gargling quarters. That is unappealing. That is gross. Okay. Yeah. Well, Monster's definitely gross, but I just... Don't be shocked by the sound of my voice. Pick up the new drink can of choice. Have you gargled quarters previously? No. Why do you ask? It's a strategic tank fighter with furries, and if you're not strong enough, you can use the main cannon, the sacrificial cannon that sacrifices a friend of your choice. Everyone's getting sacrificed. Don't play this game with me. How would you know what it tastes like? You're asking a lot of questions. What are you, a researcher? That's sus. It's a hard flavor. Get the melon flavor. This is a bad flavor. Cult of the Lamb. Okay, actually, one of the games I want to play for October is Cult of the Lamb because it looks cute as hell. I do want to play it real bad. It looks adorable. I also got to play Stray. We got to play Stray. I heard it was really good. It's a cat game. Gotta play that. Stray is so cute. GK does a lot of weird things with her mouth. May I remind y'all of the tomato incident? Yo! Y'all just mad because I fit like 12 tomatoes in my mouth. It was real good until I accidentally bit down and then it got everywhere. My poor computer screen. That took a while to clean, actually. Whoa, holy shit. Damn, Red Bull. You got hands. Jesus. Woo! Orange juice incident. Guys, there is still an orange juice stain on my ceiling that I cannot get it. I can't get it. It's too high. You drooled all over your setup. I remember this. Drool got into the keyboard. I had to get a new keyboard. Hello, my favorite people. Sorry to be late. I was sleeping. Hey, Shadow. How are you? Hey, this cat is messy and chaotic. Just a little. Thank you for the cookies. Appreciate it. Man, I'm gonna miss that really fun bubble cookie sound. Everything's gonna revert back to normal after Sunday. I I'm very good. How are you? I'm good. I'm suffering through this Red Bull, though. This is not self-care. This is not self-care. That tastes like rubber bands. Alright, anyway, lots of cool stuff gonna be coming around. I do apologize. It's gonna take a while to revert everything to normal. We've been in Sonic Land for like 4 months. So, some things are still gonna be under construction. After Sunday, the Blue Moon Pavilion, our lovely Summer of Sonic Convention Center in the Discord, will be closing. It'll be in the archives until our next convention. So thank you guys so much for participating for 4 months in this event. This has been the craziest event I've ever thrown. I had a lot of amazing help. I would like to thank all of the guests that showed up as well. This was amazing. I really hope that this last weekend, the last hurrah, you know, goes off with a bang. Really excited. Got lots of ideas for next year. Definitely got lots of ideas for next year. If you guys want to see Summer of Sonic come back, that is. There will be a survey that will be released in the Discord. And you can pretty much put your thoughts on what you thought of Summer of Sonic this year. It was definitely bigger than last year's, for sure. Let us know how we did. Did you like the setup? Did you like my outfit? Did you like the games we played? The events, the community events we had? Did you like the tournament? Did you have fun with the karaoke and all the other cool stuff that we did? Did you like the guest panels? Do you want to see those come back?
Hi,
Stuff like
I'm
that.
Omochow. Welcome.
Hopefully
Welcome
we'll have a
to City
survey.
17.
I did not like
You have
Omochow.
chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers.
So yeah, just letting us know, you know, what you thought of everything, and that feedback's gonna greatly help us for next year, because we definitely got some ideas. We got some stuff we didn't get to do this year that we definitely want to do next year. Also, I'm gonna have it so that if you guys do want Summer of Sonic next year, the month before, the 2 months before, because we are gonna definitely have a tournament next year. Sign-ups are gonna happen literally a month before Summer of Sonic starts. So, all events that we're gonna have, those sign-up sheets are going up super early. So, I'm just saying it. She's gonna eat the Omochow as soon as SOS is over. Oh, I never want to see this damn thing again. Ever. Ever. Did the cat eat? I ate the potato chips that I mentioned earlier. I had a berry salad 5 hours ago. I think. Hold on. It's 8 right now, so... 1, 2, 3, 4... 6 hours ago. GK will give Omochow a loving home. Take him! I don't want him! Can we all agree that the Shadow intro was the best? I do want to know which intro you guys liked. Because we all worked really hard on all of the intros. We had a lot of good ones. We had the Sonic Adventure 1 Dreamcast intro. We had the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle GameCube intro. We had the, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog PS2 intro. And we definitely had the kart tournament intro, which was very special for just that weekend. So, excited. Hope you guys liked all the intros that we had this year. Very excited for next year's, because now we have more games that we can do for intros. So, GK, your chat has good edgy tastes. I have edgy chat, people. Honestly, I think the Shadow intro should make a return next summer if we do the Summer Sonic thing again. Yeah, I mean, we'll have votes, for sure. We definitely want to get some other games out there, too. So... I've been offered Twizzlers in this trying time. Thank you, Amy! Twizzlers. Hell yeah, Twizzlers. These are thick as fuck Twizzlers. Holy shit. These are thick with like 20 C's. These are ropes. These are not sticks. Okay, so I have Twizzlers now, so you guys can't say I didn't eat. Oh, it tastes like tropical fruit. I love this one. It tastes like fruit and wax. It's like, you know when you go to those museums and you see the wax fruit? They look almost real. That's what these taste like. But like, the good wax fruit. The one that you can get away with eating without like dying from poison. They're good. I'm just taking like one string at a time. It's super good though. Team Grub leading in the conch shell department right now. I fucking can't. Every time you enter this chat room, you just say something that was part of a conversation that nobody was part of. And I'm so confused every time. But whatever. We'll welcome in. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 300 cookies. Means a lot, it really does. Thank you so much. The good wax fruit, she says, implying that she has tested enough wax fruit to be ascertained the quality of different wax fruit. That's exactly what I said. Team Fun is where it's at. Nah, bro, Team Chaos, where's that at? That's where I want to be. Wapples. I haven't swallowed any quarters! Muggsy, when I said you have to eat food, I meant real food. I'm sorry. Oh, honey, the whole theme of the game is chaos. But I want a team chaos! Quick question. What is everyone's favorite chocolate? I don't like chocolate. So, my answer is none. I do not like chocolate. Everyone, you don't like chocolate? Yeah, I don't like chocolate. I'm sorry. It hurts my teeth. My fangies don't like it. My fangies don't like chocolate. I like chocolatey drinks, kinda, but I don't like chocolate. That too. I also can't technically eat them. But when I did like chocolate, because there was a time where I did like it, white chocolate was my favorite. I liked Crunch Bars and whatchamacallits. I liked the white chocolate Hershey Kiss, the cookies and cream, and the you probably need new teeth. Yeah. White chocolate isn't even real chocolate. It's an insult to real chocolate. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just eat it constantly all the time, and because you ate it so much you started to hate it? No, sincerely, just after a while my teeth really didn't like chocolate. It would hurt. I went to the dentist, they checked me out, and they said, you don't have any cavities. I think just like the sugar content was like messing with my teeth and hurting it. So after a while, I started to really dislike chocolate. I felt bad because I had friends that would give me like chocolate chip cookies or a chocolate bar, and then, you know, I had a few friends that would actually bring me chocolates on Valentine's Day, which was very sweet of them. They didn't have to do that. But I always felt bad because I couldn't eat them. So what I would have to do, because I could never really, I couldn't say anything. I felt really bad to just be that one person that couldn't eat chocolate. So for chocolate chip cookies, I would take a piece, I would smash it to the roof of my mouth, and then swallow it really super fast, so that at least the snacks that they gave me wouldn't go to waste, and I could say that I ate them and I liked them, but I actually couldn't really eat it. The same thing with chocolate bars. I would just leave it in my mouth until it was completely like melted, and then just swallow, so that my teeth wouldn't touch it. What is your go-to sweet food if not chocolate? Sour candies. Sour candies or gummy sour candies. They're my favorite. I like sour belts. Those are and gummy worms. Sour gummy worms are my favorite. I like Crybabies. I like sour gumballs, Sour Patches, sour Skittles, Warheads. Yep. Lemon heads are my favorite. I could eat a ton of lemon heads, honestly, and destroy my mouth in the process, but God. Nesquik is my favorite chocolate drink brand, but I also do like Swiss because their hot chocolate's really good. GK, are you a Swedish Fish fan? I haven't eaten them in a while, but I used to eat them a lot when I was a kitten. Those and Jawbreakers. I used to eat Jawbreakers a lot too. I still kind of do, but I like getting the really big ones that last you like months and your tongue is destroyed in the process. Was friends with a girl in high school who ate so many Warheads that her tongue started to peel like a snake shedding its skin. That's happened to me before. Do you remember the classic sour Skittles before they like changed the sugar powder or something? Those things would burn the roof of your mouth. You'd get like blisters. And then they replaced the flavor. The green one, it used to be green lime. Now it's like a green apple or whatever. And the sugar powder is not that sour anymore. It's so weak now comparatively. Sour Patches too. I used to eat like bags of those from Walmart. But Sour Belts, sour Power Straws were like my go-to. I used to get them from the train station all the time on my way home. My favorite was the pink lemonade flavor. But I really liked the Sour Belts, the rainbow ones. The rainbow ones, the red ones, the blue ones, and the green ones were my favorite. I remember the watermelon ones, but I almost could never find those. But I'd always get the black cherry. I remember, like, the snack I'd always get when I came home from school would be, like, a bag of Munchos chips, a small bag of, like, dollar candy. So, like, I would spend $1 and I would get at least 18 pieces of candy. They were usually Sour Power Straws or Crybabies or something. I would get a black cherry soda for 50 cents. And, like, a Rice Krispie treat. But the one with the rainbow pieces in it. Rice Krispie. I used to eat a lot of Rice Krispie treats. Like, a lot. Aren't the rainbow M&Ms? I actually don't know what they are. I don't know if the rainbows are M&Ms. They kind of remind me of the Cosmic Brownie, which was like another chocolate thing I used to eat. Cosmic Brownie and honey buns were like my favorite like go-to snack pastries. Cosmic Brownies were the shit though. Anytime I see those, I'll grab them. But honey buns were like, I love those. Love those. Cosmic Brownies are mid. I love Christmas tree cakes and zebra cakes. So there's too much like filling on those. Like zebra cakes are good, but I can't really eat them. It's too dense. It has cream, I can't. And same thing with the Christmas tree cakes. I really liked guava puffs. Those were my favorite snacks. Like that's my favorite pastry of all time is guava puffs. Those are my favorite. Because I love guayaba. Guava puffs is like my childhood pastry of choice. They're delicious. So I can eat boxes of honey buns. Dude, that was me a while back. I could sit there with an entire box of honey buns and feel nothing. I love them so much. So guayaba puffs or guava puffs are these flaky pastries that have guava paste in it. And it's sweet and tart. And the pastry itself is very buttery, very flaky. So when you bite into it, sometimes there's cheese in it. But it's like the cheese and fruit, and it's so good. I would get like 3 boxes, and that would last me a month, and they are my all-time favorite pastry. What's really sad though is that the times that I have gone back to go visit my mother, because the only place that I could find guava puffs was back home. So whenever I would go visit my mom, I would get a box. Lately, when I go visit my mom, we can't find them anywhere. And I'll go on the website and everything, and I can't find them. So at the last time I've had a guava puff had to be 3 years ago, maybe. But we've checked so many stores. I even got a list off of the website of stores that were supposed to have it, and they don't. They just don't. So it's been really sad because no, they say they still sell them. I just think there's supply issues, you know. After the pandemic, there's been a lot of delivery issues, and certain things just are not available right now. But it would be really, really scary if suddenly I just couldn't get those anymore. I know how silly that sounds because there's terrifying things happening outside in the world, and that's terrifying, but I think it's like, it's a piece of my childhood that as a kitten I really loved, and to watch it just vanish suddenly with no warning it's sad, you know? There's a lot of things that I can still get, you know? Patalillos, Malta, Cocorico. I don't like canepas as much as my sister does. But even canepas, sugarcane, morisañando, coquito, like, all that stuff I can still get. But, you know, guayaba puffs that was my thing. I love that. And it's so sad that that's just gone, you know? So I would love to learn how to like make them. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe I have to just learn to make them now. And I know there's a bakery that makes them homemade. And probably get them, and they probably taste just as good. My mom says they taste just as good, so next time I visit her, I'll probably go get some. But, yeah, no, it's just like, you know, that was a staple of when I was, you know, when I was little. So, it's just weird. It's weird when that stuff disappears. Well, sadly, I gotta head out. I wish to stay, but I can't, so you have a good stream. Bye, Shadow! Thanks for hanging out! And also, I love the questions, though. Lots of good conversations. I love when people ask questions. It's always fun. They always stem into different topics. It's my favorite. But yeah, I'm glad I can still have the other stuff, though. I do like coquito. Although, I'd like to make morisañando. Maybe I'll make it what is the root of apple pie? Silly Bach! It's obviously graham crackers. True! Okay. So. Noit square. Square root. Pomegranate. GK. On Tier Maker, there is a Sonic ship tier list. We gotta know your takes on Sonic ships. You know what? Okay. We could do that. Sure. Okay. So you said it's on Tier Maker, right? Hold on. Tier Maker. Here we go. List maker for everything. We need to make a tier list ourselves about certain things. Okay, back to main. Stop. Okay. Search. Okay. Sonic ships? Is it spelled with 2 P's? Because I don't see it. Okay. Well, if you find it, send it to me over Discord. And we'll do it. Why not? It'll be fun. Dude, I have demolished an entire Twizzler, but it took me so long to do so. Guys, I do not like Red Bull. I just want everybody to know that. I do not like Red Bull. Also, Bach, I used to work at Jimmy John's, that's why I hissed. I hissed at Jimmy John's. I don't mind their sandwiches, though. I think after recovery, I'd probably go back and get one. Red Bull sucks by itself. God, yes it does. But don't hiss at me. I'm sorry, Michi, I love you. Please don't. Don't be sad. Don't be sad while I try and, like, fish out this other Twizzler. I'm the same with popcorn because of working at a movie theater. Oh, that sucks. Because I love movie theater popcorn, but I paid the price for it. I recently went to go visit CO, and we went to go see the Dragon Ball movie. It was really fun, actually. We had a really good time. But at the movie, he asked me, do you want popcorn? And of course I want popcorn. We had this whole discussion about how movie theater popcorn just doesn't taste the same anywhere else. You just can't make that type of popcorn. You can't. Movie theater popcorn just has this taste to it. Capitalism. You just can't put that homemade, bro. So anyway, I had an entire bucket of popcorn to myself. I shared some of it. I begged him to eat some of it, but God, I ate all of it. And I also ate a whole bag of gummy worms, the sour kind, and I ate half a bag of cookie dough bites. It wasn't as bad as him, though. He ate 2 full bags of cookie dough bites. And then I ate some crunch bites. It was not a good time. And half a soda. I don't even drink soda like that. Yeah, no, let's just say I made it through the movie. Making it home was a whole nother ordeal. I was hallucinating from how much sugar I had intaked in such a short amount of time. Nearly died. Nearly died. I was hyper and also dying at the same time. You've ever, like, started to perish, but the energy levels won't let you fall to the ground? You're just hovering. It's frightening. I ascended like never before. Terrifying. Terrifying. Buzzing like a bee. Okay. Oh, you found it? Someone offered you whiskey when you saw Dragon Ball Superhero because she thought I was funny. Oh, that's fun. Okay, let me get it. I see it. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. I am changing this song though. Like, it's good, but there's certain parts that are just like, yeah, that part. It's just... It's great on paper. Need some good jams for this. I'll do that one. Okay. Oh god, there's a lot. There's a good amount in here. Okay, I guess we're doing this. The cheese powered for the popcorn is good though. I don't like cheese popcorn. Butter popcorn, yes, all the way. Caramel popcorn, that's a hit and miss for me. Like, I like it, but sometimes it's like, it's too much for the teeth. Cheese popcorn, no thank you. I don't know what it is. It's a texture thing, I think. It's a texture thing. I do like cheese, though. Like, smoked cheddar, Gouda, mozzarella is my favorite type of cheese. Push that Amy on the top. I'll do it a damn well, please, sir. Alright. So, let us look at the ships here. Oh, dear God. This has to have been updated. There's Tangle in here. Bo, I think... Oh, I was about to say... I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Alright, Alright. We're gonna start from the bottom and work our way to the top. I saw Sonya, yeah, I was just very confused by that. Half of these have to be Nibrock's, renders. For sure. That or Honey Creo. And I know both of them. I gotta ask, actually. I'd be like, hey, are your renders the one that are on Tier Maker? Let's see. People are just throwing anyone together nowadays. Some of these might work? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so my take's on ships. Good boy. Alright. My take is that there's too many. But here we go. Alright, so Blaze and Tangled. Styx and Gordon Ramsay would be good. Tangle and Blaze? I mean, it could work. I don't really see it. I feel like Blaze's personality, like, might not clash with somebody so hyper. I mean, she works well with hyper characters, don't get me wrong, but I just think, like, I don't know, I don't see it. I don't necessarily see it. I don't think it's a good pairing, so... Like, I feel like it could work under certain circumstances, but I don't really see it. Sonic and Tangle. I think they could work. They could work, but more so just their personalities. I feel like they would bounce off each other fairly well, but I also feel like they would also annoy the shit out of each other. Which is why I don't put it in A tier. I'd say B as in, like, I could see it. If it did exist, I'd understand it, but I also feel like it would just have a lot of problems. Let's see. Oh boy. I don't like Sonic and the Secret Rings, so you can stay in deer tier. You're in deer tier. Let's see. I never read IDW, so I can't really have input. I haven't read it either. I'm just going off of fan art and what most people say. Deer tier! So yeah, no. Human thing is strange. It's just strange to me. I just don't think it works. I know that, like, Sonic used to, like, almost had a human girlfriend named Madonna, but, like, there's a reason why she just didn't make it through. It's a weird pairing. I don't know. I think there'd have to be some really interesting circumstances for this to, like, really work, but no. This Shantae reject can, like, go kick a bucket. Let's see. To call in Chaos, I think would be really cute. I think it would be really cute. I think it could work. I think it's a very interesting pairing. The reason I put it in B, though, is that whereas it's a good pairing, and I could totally understand where that would be, like, you know, derived from, obviously, I feel it's more of, like, if the ship was real, it'd definitely be a very, like, protective, like, relationship. Chaos being super protective over Tikal and stuff like that. But but also Tikal being dead. However, if some of you guys read the comics, there was a really fucked up version of Tikal that was mixed with Chaos's DNA that came out of the Master Emerald, and she looked like a slime. So, she was in a lot of agony, by the way. That was... yeah, that was wild. Yeah, Tikaus. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, Tikaus. So yeah, Tikaus keeps me from putting this any further. I just feel like, I don't see them in a romantic sense. I see them in a platonic sense. No. They didn't have a child. It was just a merging of bodies. That's really what it was. It was just Tikal merged with Chaos's body. Like, she just looked like she wasn't having a good time. Every frame that had Tikaus on it, she always looked like she was in pain. Let's see. Okay, so Topaz and Rouge I can understand. But it's the human thing for me. It's the human thing for me. It's a little too much. It's the human thing for me. So I'm also gonna go ahead and put Sonic and Elise in Deer tier as well, because it's the human thing for me. They do a lot of girl bossing. They do. I think they'd get along really well platonically. I think the flirtation works just fine platonic as well. There's tons of friends we all have that we do that with. But I just... yeah, I think it would be more like playful flirting as like besties, but I couldn't see anything else from it. I think there's too many problems with Rouge that Topaz, if they were interested, could handle. But, yeah. Probably they could be, but it's the human thing for me. Okay, Scourge and Auntie Amy. Good God. They could work, but God, Scourge is not the best partner. He's so goddamn toxic. I'd put it in C tier. I think they're both really fucking batshit insane, so it would work in a sense, but I think they would just destroy each other after a while. Or Scourge more so. He's so toxic as a partner. He really is. There's like, he has very few redeeming qualities about him, and he is just... yeah. I like Scourge, don't get me wrong. He's a compelling character, but good God! Good God. There's some things that he's done. Woo, boy. I have no comment on these two. These are from Sonic Lost World, right? I mean, the only thing that I would say would make them compatible is that they're both of the same species, but that's not really... it's not really anything, so no, not really. Buddy and Infinite? I think you could maybe do something interesting with a relationship for that. Where it would be more of Infinite being the more dominant personality. Or reverse, actually. Infinite and custom characters. Name's fucking Buddy. We know it's Buddy. Unless you want to go with Avatar. Name's Buddy. Yeah, exactly. I would think Infinite and like Buddy would be the dominant. Surprisingly. Yeah, Infinite would actually be the sub. Would totally be the sub. He would act all tough, and Buddy will say one thing and Infinite will crumble. He'll just crumple and be like, yes. I'm sorry. You're correct. I left the toilet seat up. Please don't be mad at me. Rookie's good too. I like Buddy. Buddy's cute. Rookie sounds strange. I like to call him Gadget. Gadget's also a really nice one. Infinite would be down to be humiliated and say I'm not weak. Oh yeah. I think he'd definitely have a kink of being like semi-humiliated. For sure. I'd be interested. I'd be interested to see where it goes. Cream and Emerald? I think it's cute, but I just feel like it works better platonically. I just feel like it just works a lot better platonically. I think it'd be cool that it has a more, like, he's just very protective of her, but I would see it as more of like an adoptive sibling or like platonic relationship. I just don't see anything else from it, you know? I personally don't. GK, I have to go in a bit. Could I have your thoughts on Shadow Blaze? Shadow Blaze I think could work. I think Shadow Blaze actually is an interesting one. I think it could work, honestly, because their personalities are kind of the same. So, I'd be interested into seeing how that would actually blossom, because getting them together... Yeah, getting them together is what I'm interested how that would work. So I'd say interested. Interested on how it would work. Really. But I'd be compelled to, like, watch it go through. Oh, Gemerald? Same shit. Same shit. We'll put them both in the same category. Platonic. Mighty and Honey the Cat, do they have chemistry together? Have they met? Shadow and Blaze would simply not interact. That's true. They have interacted in comics before, though, so... And they were very understanding of each other. They were on very good terms, so... There's a possibility. I have nothing on this. I don't know. Amy and I would have been okay if all of a sudden she truly Beauty and the Beasted this fucking robot, man. Like, I'm going off of like interactions though, Cody. You guys asked for my input, and now we'll absolutely scrutinize everything I say. So, I would have been okay if Amy was just, like, heavily attached to Gamma. And I think they would have been, like, really good friends. I think maybe Gamma would have a thing for Amy, but I just think Amy's way too, like... screwy on Sonic to really give any of that a chance. But I think she would more adopt him. Yeah, exactly. I'd feel like it'd be more like motherly. So, yeah, mostly platonic. Espio and Nicole? That would be interesting, actually. I think they could have some really good interactions, like, put together. That would be interesting. I actually would be interested in seeing that, like, just kind of come about. I don't know how it would, but I'd be okay with it. Okay, Metal and Amy. I actually really do like the idea of Metal and Amy, but not as a ship. I like it more of, like, if they were platonically friends. Like, I like the idea of, like, Metal Sonic being kind of attached to Amy and just being, like, you know, like the one classic short. Yeah, they obviously can get along. I think that it's possible, and I would love to see it. Now, I've seen comics of Metal Sonic portrayed more anthro than metal, and having a bit of an obsession with Amy because he wants to be the real Sonic. That could be very problematic if that happened. So, yikes on that, but yeah, no, I could see them in a really cool, like, platonic besties thing. That'd be cool. Vanilla and Vector, well, yeah, dude, totally. That shit works. It does. They're both cute. Marine and Charmy, they're both annoying. But I think they could work each other out. Also, I can't call Charmy annoying anymore because I feel really bad for him. I do. Like, I do genuinely feel bad for Charmy. Charmy doesn't mean to be the way he does. I feel bad for ragging on him. I do. I think him and Marine could work because they both have the same type of energy, but I also feel like they would just drive everybody insane around them, and I'm kind of all for it. Let him have happiness! I don't know about Charmy and Cream. I think they could get along, and Charmy would probably, like, lots of antics to impress Cream, and Cream would just be very passive and just like anything he does. But I think that's the thing, is that Charmy would need somebody that's a bit more engaging, and Cream is passive. Like, don't get me wrong, she's a badass in her own right. I just feel like personality-wise, she would be just a little too passive for his shenanigans. I feel like she'd be too worried. So, I don't know. They're better as friendos. Tails and Zooey, it is really cute. They do work out very well. Tails and Cream, no, I never really liked that ship at all. I just don't see it. I see them more as friends, but I just don't see any romantic at all. Blaze and Omega makes no damn sense, so into D tier. Shadow and Omega, I'd see them as besties. They're platonics. Shadow and Maria, it's the human thing for me. And also I would see them more as siblings. I'd see them way more as siblings. Wait. Blaze and Omega had some connection. They both like to burn things. I still don't see it. So into D tier it goes. So what? I like to burn shit. Doesn't mean that I immediately think I'd pair well with a robot. Knuckles and Sonia. I don't really know. Yes, the one robot man I did like died in a fire, but he doesn't burn shit. He was burned. That's different. Have they met? I don't think so. No, wait. Yes, they did. Knuckles was in Sonic Underground. He showed up. Yeah, he showed up. I don't know. I don't know how Sonic would feel if Knuckles, like, was dating his sister. That's weird. That's like dating a female Sonic. I just feel like Knuckles would be so put off by that. Because they look kind of alike. It's just Sonic with bangs. He would be convinced that Sonia is just Sonic and cross-dressing, dude. It could work. I think it would be a lot of drama, but it could work. So you know what? It could work. I'll put it in B. It could work. Sonia and SBO, no, I just think nothing about that screams anything working-wise. SBO and Takal, I think, could work because their personalities are kind of the same. I think they're very calm. I think it'd be kind of cute to see them get along. I'd be willing to look at it. Yeah. SBO and Shade. I don't know. Shade was cool as a character, but I just didn't get that much from her. Don't get me wrong, she's awesome. She's a really cool character. Wasted potential. I just don't know. I think just the fact that they're both, like, stealth and like, you know, all that stuff, I'd see them more of, like, comrades. I'd say comrades. Knuckles into Call. I could see it. I could see it. But I think Knuckles would put a lot of, like, issues because he's very for his job. And, I mean, they both guard. Yeah, ain't that, you know... Are they confirmed siblings? I don't know if Knuckles is confirmed to be Tikal's sibling, so if you're gonna say it's incest... Yeah, that's true. She's literally his job. She's in the Master Emerald. You know what? That could be interesting. Actually, that could be interesting. I don't know if they're related. Like, they're ancestors, but... Wait, maybe. Depends. Cousins, maybe? Yeah. I mean, she might not even be his ancestor. You know? Well, technically, we can make the joke that Knuckles is in love with his job. That's his relationship is with his job. So having Tikal be the relationship makes sense. Now I want to write this because it sounds funny. I love it. I love that. It just works. No, yeah, no. Another writing project for me, I guess. Shadow and Tikal? I don't know. I don't really see it. I think they could chat, maybe talk. I don't see anything else. Sonic in this, no. Knuckles is too busy being Knuckles to date. The reason he wants to put the Master Emerald back so much is because he's gonna get a scolding from Tikal when she gets back. Fucking again? Sonic and Rouge. Possible, but I feel like it would be more of a fling thing, like every once in a while. They'd probably get up to shenanigans, but I don't think either of them could be in a committed relationship with each other. I think there's just too many, there's too many points of interest that clash. I just think it wouldn't work out. A Sonic and Rouge would be fuck buddies and that's it. Yeah, that's literally all it would be, I think. They're also drama buddies. They could literally be both, honestly. I would not be surprised. So yeah, there. Silver and Amy could work. And the reason that it could work is because Silver is a soft boy. And Amy is real good at managing soft boys. Her personality type would absolutely... Exactly. She would be the top in the situation. Her personality is literally the umbrella for a soft boy. She has the motherly personality. She's quirky. She's energetic, bubbly. Sometimes has that little anger thing. No. Yeah, Silver does not stand a chance. Does not stand a chance in this scenario. If he even remotely got interested, he's falling. He's falling. He's falling. He's too much of a soft boy. I love my Silver boy. Don't get me wrong. I love Silver. There's my precious bean right there. He's a soft boy. It's that comfort. It's the comfort, dude. He gets that comfort. He's been through hell. He gets that comfort, that motherly exchange, that I'm gonna take care of you type deal. No, he's done, man. He's done. He's gonna sit in a ball crying in her lap. I gotta go. Whoops. Bye, Bella. Like, you know, like Hell of a Boss? You know, the relationship between Moxie and Millie. That. It's that. It's literally that. Sonato is top tier, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. It's a classic. You can't really beat it. Millie Mox. Yeah, that literally Silver and Amy is Millie and Moxie. Hands down. So, yeah. Definitely, I feel like he's done for. He's done for on that front. Silver and Shadow. It could work, but there's so many problems. I think Shadow would be, again, Silver's a soft boy, but I feel like he would try and be really tough around Shadow. Because I don't want to be bossed around. It's different with Amy. Because it's more like he's just kind of like encouraging her behavior. It's not bad behavior or anything like that. It's just, you know. But yeah, the tough boy and the soft boy, like, but they both are soft. That's what their relationship would be. Both try to act tough, both are soft. Both are soft. Because let's not forget, Shadow has the ability to be emotionally distraught. He does. He would probably try to teach Silver to be real tough. Try to get him to buck up. But in the realization that, oh no, I actually really like the soft boy, it probably would be more difficult. Yeah. Both try to be tops, but instead are bottoms, so they just roll. Bros at best. I feel like if they were to... I think it could work. I think it's just getting to that point of how. So I'd say it's possible. I'd say it's possible. I just think some kinks need to be worked out on that, but it's possible. Silver and Blaze, come on now. Come on now. We knew that one works. Silver and Blaze works very well. It works very well. Both their personalities match very, very well. Why is it an S? So the one major problem that I have with Sylvaise is just the whole fact of, like, where they sit right now canonically. Technically, they don't have memories of each other, but they have met afterwards, and they're friends, kinda. It's interesting. Can we get a "it's the human thing for me" as a shirt? Yes. I'll ask Dant if we can make that into a design. It's the human thing for me as a shirt. Or a print, actually. That would be good. I will make it when I can. Dance on it. A sticker? Actually, the sticker would be really good. It's the human thing for me would be really good as a sticker. I think that just those shenanigans, it throws so many wrenches in it. But I think Sylvaise before Sonic 06 shenanigans happen, for sure, totally works. Absolutely works. Tails and Marine? No. Marine would annoy the fuck out of Tails. He would not find her fun. She would just be so annoying to him in the workshop, would keep him from work. He would just have so much issues. Tails and Cosmo. Yeah, it's definitely A tier. It's very cute, very tragic. It's sad. It's a sad relationship. Because it could have been something so good. And it definitely was. But oh my god. Also, it doesn't help. It doesn't help that I'm currently working on a voice project that has to do with Tails and Cosmo's relationship. And it is sad. It's so sad. Because in this iteration, when Cosmo dies, her seeds scattered to different dimensions. And so those seeds become other Cosmos that are looking for their respective dimension tails. Sometimes they find them, they fall in love, they get married, sometimes have kids. Other times, they'll die. Sometimes the Cosmos won't grow. Sometimes tails will die inadvertently. Sometimes they will never find each other. It is sad. In the Boom universe, Tails is with Zooey, and when Cosmo does finally catch up to Tails, Tails is like, nah, bro, I literally have a girlfriend. And when she tries to give him the memories of the previous, like the original Tails and the original Cosmo, and he gets it, and he starts breaking down, crying because he remembers all these things, but doesn't know why because they're not really his own emotions. He literally turns her down and says, we were never meant to be in this world. You can't love me, and I can't love you. You don't love me because you don't know me. I may be derivative of the original Tails, but I'm not him, and you're not her. This guarantees nothing, therefore not obligated to love you. Sadness. Sadness. And she had to, because it was the way of her people, she had to challenge Zooey, his girlfriend, to a death battle. And whoever won got to keep Tails. But Tails instead interrupts mid-battle before Zooey is taken out. Just so he can say, look, you win, but we're leaving. I'm taking her, but we're done. And now, pretty much, I voice the sister of Cosmo, Galaxina. Well, one of her sisters. And literally, I now have to come up with a plan as to how to get somebody to fight for Cosmo in order to win Tails back. Even though, what's really awkward, when she ran to the Boom Tails and gave the memories to him, she happened to also run across a version of Tails who already lost his Cosmo. And he was all for taking this Cosmo after she was rejected, and she simply said, nah fam, I was built for this motherfucker over here who doesn't want me, so you can get out my face. I was like, bro, what? So yeah. Cosmo and Tails is a tragic story of love that probably is never going to be, really. But God, it's a really good ship, though. It's a really good ship. That's even the Boom Tails was like, I don't understand why you don't want to talk to the other Tails. That was totally cool with you guys being together when I don't want to be together with you. He obviously loves you, wants to talk to you, is totally okay with this, and you just were like, nah, I don't wanna. He's like, would you have said the same thing to me if I was in his situation and it was the other way around? He's like, that's how I know you don't actually love me. Because otherwise you would have jumped at the chance anyway for happiness, because that's what this was. He's like, nah, bro. Yeah, exactly. So it's tragic. It's a good story though, and it's been a really fun project to voice in. It's a lot of twists and turns, but it's been interesting. I like it. So yeah, that ship, definitely an A. It's a good one. It's a good one to bounce off of for sure. It's classic. It's sad. It's good. Amy and Styx, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. They're both energetic. I think the bubbliness and the feral bounce off each other well. I think they work out just fine. This feels like you're describing Tails age 40. Will any of these be S tier though? We'll see. So yeah, no, I can definitely see it. I think it'd be cool. Knuckles and Styx. I don't know. I think they're more playful, like they're playful, but I just don't see an actual chemistry like that. I think there would be interest, but I don't think there would be follow through. Tails and Sticks, not at all. Not at all. Tails and Wave, I could see happening, actually. I could. Now, the age gap is an issue for me on that one, just a little bit, but let's go with the whole these are fictional creatures, and they are. They probably would get along really well. I could see them hanging out in a workshop and literally just bouncing ideas off each other. I went through an entire bag of Twizzlers. I need help. Gonna drink some of this Red Bull again. Oh god, I don't like that. Oh yeah, I think they would get on each other's nerves when when they're not working on something. Yeah. I'd say, yeah, that hanging around first, maybe developing into something, I think so. Jet and Wave do we know if Jet and Wave are related? I don't know if I missed that issue. Do we know if they're related before I say anything? I think they're just friendos, right? Literally different species. When has that ever fucking mattered? Anyway, I can see it. I can see it, but I feel like they would seriously annoy the shit out of each other. They would annoy the hell out of each other. I think they're like tier C, tier B for me, like right in the middle. I think they would clash too much. Their personalities are so different. I think that's also why it could like work. Yeah. I also think it would be awkward to be anything more. Knuckles and Blaze, I don't really see it. I think both of them like discussing their guardian duty and like just the responsibilities that they hold would be really good conversation, but I genuinely don't see anything moving forward for that. I think just bonding over that is not enough to solidify a relationship. So I think there needs to be like more in that, and I just don't see it. I don't see it for them too. I think they both think they're disgusting. Yeah. I don't think there's actual interest. There's no interest. That's what it is. Knuckles and Shade, I think I could understand why, but I just don't think the interest is there either. I think they'd be more platonic. Knuckles and Rouge, yeah, because definitely hinted out. It makes sense. There's lots of evidence for it. They're definitely a cute pairing, but I also feel like there's so many issues with them also. That's why they work, and also why they don't at the same time. Knuckles and Amy. So funny story. I had a friend of mine long time ago, we're not really friends anymore, who swore up and down that Knuckles and Amy would be a great pairing. And the reason being, their reason is that Amy's bubbly energy would be something that, with time, would have Knuckles break away from his routine and get him to loosen up. Which I can see. However, I don't know if I would see it as a relationship breaking out of shell. I more see it as a platonic, we're friends, I'm gonna help you, like, you know. Like, I just feel like that would be more something she kind of brings on herself to do, and maybe succeeds at eventually, but I do not think... Yeah. I think regardless of who she's dating, Amy would constantly talk about Sonic. And that's the issue with pairing Amy with anybody, is that she is one-track minded. I get it, but that's also really toxic, to do that. Because if you're dating someone and all you do is talk about another person, oh my god, red flags. It's weird, and that's a big thing I don't like about her character, personally. I just feel like in a date setting, I feel like she would try really hard to take the other person into consideration, but if she does go on one of those tangents, it's not gonna stop out of reflex, and it's not a good look, girl. It's not a good look. So yeah, no, I don't think it would really work. I think they're just good platonically. Blaze and Amy could work. I think they could work and do each other really well, but again, the same shit. I just think anything that Amy is paired up with, she's just gonna go on tangents and just be not fun to be around. Like, she'll take everything into consideration and then she'll flub once, and that's it. She is Girl Sonic, you're right. Did the music stop? Hold on. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I'd say it could work, but Amy gotta work on herself, man. Amy's gotta work on some shit. Knuckles and Sally makes no sense to me. So, no. Sally and Amy? No. I think they're just good platonically. I just don't see it. Amy and Rouge. No. Amy has canonically called Rouge a tramp. So, like, you know, I don't even know if they would really, like, get along as friends without being catty or at each other's throats. Yeah. So, I don't know. They're both too petty. They're both too petty. Shadow and Rouge. I think it could work, but I feel like them being, like, best friends works better, but I can understand where people would be coming from with it. Knuckles and Shadow makes no sense. It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Shadow and Sally is interesting. I just don't know how the hell that pairing would even happen. I feel like interesting. Don't know how that pairing would really work, but interested. I'd be interested. Shadow and Shade, no. I just don't know. Shadow and Amy, there's a lot there that could work. Again, with Amy's issues, though. So much issues with this damn chick. However, I do think Shadow and Amy is a really fun pairing because of just how contrast they are. So, it is... I'd say it's probably one of the more interesting pairings. I like the idea. But I think both Shadow and Blaze could break her curse. I think so, too. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer Shadow and Amy for the contrasting personalities on that front when it comes to that. Which is kind of like another reason why Silver and Amy also works on that. So I'd say I'd put them up there. With definitely like work. It's also a classic. Sonic and Jet would be hilarious. It would be hilarious, and it would be nothing but petty competition, shit-talking each other, and probably vengeful, angry, just going at it, everything. Like, they would be funny as a couple. They would be so funny as a couple. But everything they do would be spiteful, including sleeping with each other would be spiteful. They would be doing it thinking that they're doing it as a favor to the other, and that's what's so fucking funny about it. And I'm here for it because it's hilarious. I think that would be they would be so bad for each other, though. Oh my god. They would bring out the worst of each other, I feel. It's just... absolutely, if the pairing was a thing, I could definitely see it, and it would just be in that category. It would be spiteful, petty nonsense for everything. They would try to outdo each other for everything, and it would be so funny. But also, very toxic, so problematic, but funny. I think they work on that comedy retrospect. They do. They work. They work. I would be... oh wait, wrong wrong one. I would be more interested. I'd say I'm putting the ones that I feel like could work a bit better or closer to A. Where are you? There you go. Yeah, the ones that could work. Yeah. Yep. Down. Yeah. So this top row here are the ones that definitely up to here are definitely ones that I think with the best writing and good like scenario could absolutely jump into A. Totally. Let's see. Shadow and Sonic. I'm sorry, but that's also a classic. That's up there. It's a tried and true. It works. They're both at each other's throats. In and out of the bedroom, they work. It's also probably one of the most wholesome pairings that I've seen, like, forever. Because it mostly is just a contrast of personalities, and they're more of bringing the best out of each other. So, like, every time I see them paired, it's mostly, like, Shadow coming out of his shell, or being more emotionally open, and other things being around Sonic, and Sonic being a bit more strong-willed, and more considerate of certain things, and able to take things more seriously. Like, they bring out the best in each other because they both have qualities the others lack. And I think that's why that pairing works so well. Because none of that, both of them are steadfast, and both of them, I think they're both together would be switches. They would. And I think that's a really strong pairing when you've got two switches. That is an all-powerful, like, relic. But, like, I just think that's why it's tried and true, why that pairing works so much. Because that rivalry also feeds into each other, and they just... Yeah. I was also thinking that Sally and Nicole would definitely be up there, too. I feel like that's a great pairing also. Very interesting. If it was on here, it'd probably be in B going into A for me, I think. Because I think it works very well. Sonic and Knuckles. Possibly, but I just think Knuckles doesn't like Sonic that much. I just think that would be a problem. Genuinely. I think Knuckles would probably get sick of Sonic shit, and unlike most of the pairings, would just not come back, actually. Knuckles would be like, nah. He does not care for Sonic at all. He really doesn't. So I feel like, I'd have to see how that would really go. But I just don't see it. Sonic and Shade, same thing. I don't see it. I don't see anybody with Shade, really. Sad. Sonic and Silver, I think it would be more like... I don't necessarily see it as much as Shadow and Silver, but I think it's something that could work, but with really good scenario. Like, really good scenario. But I feel like they would more be... No, I feel like they would more be like brothers. They would more be like brothers, I think. Yeah. They would more be like... They'd be very brotherly. Why doesn't he like Sonic? You mean why Knuckles doesn't like Sonic? I don't know, man. I think they've been friends forever, but also just because you're friends does not mean you have to like every single aspect of your friend. You can be friends with somebody and hate things about them, for sure. And I just think there's more things that he probably just couldn't really deal with in a committed relationship with Sonic. Knuckles is committed to his job. Sonic doesn't even like to commit to standing still for 5 minutes. Like, you know, Knuckles is all about being in one place and dealing with some things and you know, takes a lot of stuff very personally and, you know, all that stuff. And Sonic's very much of the wind, you know? Doesn't take things that seriously, and he's more jovial and, you know, kind of more jokey and stuff like that, where Knuckles a bit more stern and serious. And Sonic is Snufkin. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're right. You're so right. Knuckles is... No, Sonic is Snufkin! Wait, who would Moomin be? We could say Amy, but Amy is more like Snork Maiden, so would wait, maybe. Maybe! What? Ah, what? No, I don't like that you brought this to my attention. That's wild. I was just watching Moomin earlier. Tails is Moomin Troll? That's unhealthy. That's unhealthy for Tails to be that obsessed with Sonic. It's always been unhealthy. Sonic and Sally. A tier. It works. It's tried and true. It's probably the closest to S tier, actually. Sonic and Metal. I don't know how that would really work, but I'd like them to be friends, really. Oh, right. Wait, why is there 2 Sonic and Rouges? There's 2 of them. Sonic and Styx, I just feel like they're better off as friendos. Sonic and Blaze works. It does. Sonic and Amy, I guess. It's up there. It's a tried and true. It makes sense. I get it. You go here now for being a duplicate. Okay, so let me take a real good look at the A tiers here. I have one more. I don't see any more. Oh, you shut up. You shut your stupid face. You shut your stupid face. Lexi, fun fact, in the previous canon, before Archie was canned, Sally and Sonic canonically were a couple, but then broke up. What'd they break up for again? Yeah, it was a GK Fleetway. But S tier, I'm guessing? I guess. They just decided it wasn't working. Okay. I mean, it's a healthy way to go about it. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, the fact that they were able to maturely break apart, unlike most of these ships, I think nothing mature would happen in most of these, except maybe Silver and Blaze. Huh. Well, that puts a damper on things. Most of these characters would be horrible to date. I mean, yeah? Do not check the SOS con channel. Oh dear, I'm scared. I'll go check it. What have you done? Oh, I'm so angry. You guys are after me. After my blood. After my blood. After my blood. There's your S tier. There's your S tier. I don't care. Why are you angry? It's only facts. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. I like me a feral boy. I like me a fighter. Can't believe you'd be in love with a British person. How cringe. I'm gonna make... When I finally get this series off the ground, I'm gonna make him so British, I'm gonna piss everyone off. Let's go. I'm in love with 2 British people? I am? Who's the other British? Super Saiyan Rosé. Make him Cockney AF. Yes. He has to be now. No other way around it. You know who. Is he British? It more sounds like Static and Mechanical Gears to me. But yeah, oh my goodness. Pico make a British for sure. I just like the machine. I don't care for the person inside, just the machine. Okay, so S tier, I'm gonna pick 3. No, I'm gonna pick 4. There's gonna be 4 in S tier out of the A tier. Are we ready? I vote Tails and Cosmo for S. Holds breath. Okay, so first one I'm throwing in S tier is definitely going to be Shadow and Sonic. I've already explained why they work really, really well from a writing standpoint. They just do. Both their characters were written to clash with a personality like the opposite that works that well. They definitely coincide properly. It's good. It's a good joint character dialogue with each other, and like I said, their type of characters bring out the best in the other due to the other one having what the other lacks. Said other like 50 times, but that's literally what it is. They work that well because of that. So even as best friends, even as platonic, still works. So that's what I really like about this pairing, is that no matter the type of pairing, whether it be romantic, platonic, whatever, still works in the same facet. So you're literally not losing any of it, no matter what. Second one that we're putting up there, Tails and Cosmo. It is such a precious relationship. It's so tragic, but it's a really well done one. It's probably one of the better relationships I saw in like cartoon format for most characters that have a love interest. Like, this was well done. It was really sad. It was really tragic. It was very well done and wholesome when it was together. There was a good build up to it. It wasn't just like, oh, immediately likes her. It was over time, which is why it was so much more like a bitter pill to swallow when it didn't work out, you know? Because God, it totally would have. It totally would have. It absolutely would. Yeah, and it built up to the relationship. It's another thing I also like about Sonic and Shadow is that their times together, their experiences together, the times that they do have to work together or anything like that, that all builds up to something. And their dialogue over the games has changed a lot, and in comics has changed a lot. You know, it became from back and forth, you know, banter of like always wanting to challenge the other or fight or anything, to actual dialogue about things, you know? I like a lot of stuff that has to do with them both just talking about stuff, and either it be to each other about something or reiterating an experience that they've had. It works. The third one. Oh yeah, unless you're playing the one Sonic fan game we did where they absolutely hate each other's guts for some reason. Yeah, in Sonic GT, I just really wasn't sure why they disliked each other so heavily. That was really wild for me. They don't hate each other. That's not even a, like, misconception. That's, like, just not true. They don't hate each other. There's a very good understanding between these two characters that have been established over years. So, like, yeah, that was weird. Anyway, the third one is probably... probably Silver and Blaze. Even with all of the shenanigans, there is a lot that was built up between them that absolutely could work. The foundation was definitely sturdy between both of them. They had a very good bond, very wholesome. I think with a bit more time given to these two characters where they didn't have to be split up constantly, I think that we could have gotten some really good interactions with these two characters. I think in all honesty, like, they really, really could have been up there. Really could have, like, become something really awesome. But with the information that we do have and them kind of starting to come back together sort of over the couple of games that they have shown up together, it looks good. it looks like it's coming together a lot better. I just don't understand sometimes when Silver's there for no reason, and that's the problem with time travel. Is, oh, that's great, him and Blaze are in the same room. Why the fuck is Silver here, though? It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, but god damn it, is it not a really cute ship? It's also very tragic, too. Really, really sad. The fourth one, the final. This one is really hard, because Sonic and Sally is a favorite of mine, because canonically they were together, so I just, that's the canon ship, you know? But they're not anymore. And so there is no canon ship now, which means it's anybody's game, really. Son Alley is also, that is a classic. You can't beat the classics. And if I gotta be frank, Sonic and Sally have more traction because they were canon. They had way more traction than, well, Vector and Vanilla, Zooey and Tails, Silver and Amy, Knuckles and Rouge, Shadow and Amy, Sonic and Blaze, Sonic and Amy, like, Amy, my girl, my gal, my chick, my female. Yet you haven't even reached a quarter of the levels that Sally had reached. You've never been in an actual relationship with Sonic, which is where she's got you beat. For God's sakes, in another dimension, she was married to him. And it's weird, because none of these guys have reached that at all, like Sally and Sonic have. They've never reached the actual relationship level. They are, but they, like, broke up, I guess. But, like, you know, with all the possibilities of Shadow and Amy, totally could work. Sonic and Blaze, hinted at, but totally could work. You know, Knuckles and Rouge, hinted at, totally could work. You know, and you know, Tails and Zooey, they're canon, but we don't really get a lot of them at all. We don't get much, except that they both have a crush on each other. And, you know, Vector Vanilla, same thing, really. And Silver and Amy is more of it totally could work, but that's not, you know, there's no foundation to it, really. But Sonic and Amy, it's so complicated. It's so complicated. Because there's hints of it, but from mostly one side. And even the actions on Sonic's part can also be mistaken for platonic or romantic. So, goodness. But GK, the new end theme. Are you talking about Vandalize? You know Vandalize is not a good thing, right? And the entire song is more talking about breaking up with someone in an extremely bitter and tragic way. Voicing that the other half was a manipulator and had used them, had absolutely broken them down as a person, and have left them to rot, even though they had promised the world to them but never delivered. Are you sure you want that to be a description of Amy? Yeah, I don't understand where everybody was like, yeah, Son Amy. I'm like, isn't this just disproving that Son Amy doesn't work? If let's say Sonic was singing this song, and the song was literally about, I hate this person who has absolutely destroyed my life from the inside out, go ahead and destroy what's left of me because I've got no more energy to stop you, then yeah, sure, Amy and Sonic works. But is Sonic's bed in ruins? When you have a nightmare and you thrash, sure, your bed can absolutely be in ruins. I've had bad nightmares before and destroyed shit. Could be. Or, literally, your bed could be ruined. You can't sleep much, the bed's of no use to you. If you have nightmares all the time, or you can't even feel comfortable in a place that's supposed to make you feel safe, yeah, it's in ruins. The lyric before that mentions a different kind of thrashing. Okay, so if we go on to that, you know, fuck the pain away, that's pretty sad too, because isn't that mostly like pity? You're just going through the motions with your partner? That right there is the only thing that gets you through it, is the physical stuff, because the emotional and mental is too much for you to handle, and it's crushing? I'm just saying, this all leads to it saying that if this was about Sanemi, this is all just painting Sanemi in a terrible light. Like, terrible, terrible light. Obviously, Amy not the best partner. Yeah, exactly. Using sex as a coping mechanism, and it seems to be the only thing that keeps you and your partner together. That's not good. That's not good. Need you in my veins? That literally can be attributed to having a drug. You know, like cocaine, meth. What about adrenaline? Adrenaline gets you going for what, a short amount of time before the inevitable bad crash afterwards? Somebody could be a drug to you, and that means they're also toxic. They could be a toxic drug to you. Or a medication. Being around them or the physical stuff with them is meds for the bigger problem. That's Stockholm Syndrome. Thank you! So please, if you really think Vandalize is a song about Sanemi, you're now singing the anthem that Sanemi is a toxic relationship. Please calm down. Reevaluate. Maybe think this through a little bit. Maybe look at the lyrics a bit more. This is a song about somebody who's gone through a terrible relationship. A terrible, draining, toxic relationship. And then the person left them. Or they left them for their own sanity. Stop it. Yeah, it's weird. And this is why Sanemi's not fucking up there. Because in all honesty, I have yet to really see the thing work. It's a cute idea, and yeah, they've been around each other for a really long time, and yeah, Amy's the persistent one, but we might have a reason as to why Sonic does not fucking pursue. There's a reason why Sonic wouldn't pursue somebody who's persistent like that. Nothing against her. Nothing against her on that. Sometimes persistence is good. But, it probably throws him off really fucking bad, dude. It throws him off a lot. Like I said, this is somebody who can't even commit to standing for 5 minutes in one place. Come on. There's only one I can see working, and that's Boom Universe Sonic and Amy. That's it. Yes, and the reason being is because their dialogue and interactions are built for it to work. The way that they are created for that series is for that type of relationship to totally work if it actually happens. Which it still didn't. So it's not even Boom canon. Hinted at, both of them showed interest, never actually happened. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, Sonic and Sally definitely go up into S tier. They're tried and true, they had their run, they worked for a really long time. Eventually it stopped working. Totally. But they had one of the longest running canonical relationships in the comics ever. Ever. And both Sonic and Sally had other partners at one point before settling with each other. So they also had other prior relationships to this that lasted longer than most of these other relationships in A. Definitely longer than Sonic and Amy, because those never got a chance. So those are my top ones. Sonic and Shadow, Tails and Cosmo, Silver and Blaze, and Sonic and Sally. Boom. Tried and true. They all work, have great foundations, great dialogue to back it up, and none of them make me want to slam my head into a wall. I'd say a runner-up would probably be Shadow and Amy, as I think both of them can break each other's curse. And probably Silver and Blaze. It could work for sure. Followed by Knuckles and Rouge, Vector and Vanilla, and then Tails and Zooey, because they actually are a canon relationship, and boom. And then after that, probably Sonic and Amy, and then Silver and Amy. But yeah, those are my top. Totally. Totally. Good God, this was something to go through. But yes. Beautiful. That was fun. Oh man, now I gotta drink the Red Bull again. Shit. Okay. So. Shit, what do we do now? I was supposed to play Sonic Riders. We got derailed. We got derailed heavily for half an hour. Or more. Actually, it's been a full hour. Hey. That's okay, that happens. It was a fun derailing. This was a very fun derailing. I like doing random stuff like this. Chow? I mean, absolutely sidetracked. We could play a little bit of Sonic Riders. And then, soon it's the VR chat hangout. I could probably stream that too. It depends. Probably not this one. Maybe the next one. I'll stream the next one. It takes a bit to get that set up. Oddly enough. So yeah, I could play a little bit of Sonic Riders. We could try the last level again. I don't know how far we're going to get. Unless one of you guys want me to do something else. Sonic related. I wish I could save this. I should probably, like... Yeah, save or download. Save. I'll download the image and I'll post it in the thingy. In the Discord. I call it Fun with GK. We're not the same. We can always do an EXE. I also gotta go download those. Oh, let me grab the picture. Downloads. That one. There it is. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. I feel like there's not enough time for writers. That's true. Do you already have a set list for EXE games? We do. We were gonna do a whole segment of EXE games, but we didn't have enough time to do that. Probably do it next year. Or maybe I'll play the EXE games for October. But I kind of want to take a break from doing Sonic games for a little while after this weekend. Not that I don't love Sonic, I just don't want to be burnt out by the time Frontiers comes around. So, you know, I feel like there's not enough time for writers. You could be right. You could be very right. We didn't do any Sonic Riders. Sing us a bonus karaoke Sonic song? No. I don't know about that one. That one I might not be able to do. Also, this Red Bull is killing me. You know what? We could do a quick run, only so it doesn't look like my stream was false advertisement that we didn't do Sonic Riders at all. I feel really bad about that. So we'll do a quick run of the final. We'll at least touch the game. And then, once it hits 3 up in that little corner for time, we'll hit VR chat. And that'll be a fun time. Doggo. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the main game time. Move over here. And then get this running. Okay. Do I have to? Sorry, Dolphin had to update, because of course it did. Even though I ran it earlier. Okay, great. Done. Open. Da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Okay. This it. There it goes. Still an awesome animation. Gosh. I wish we had more like these. Poor Tails. Getting bullied. Did we ever get an anime adaptation for writers? No, but I wish we did. I wish it was in this style, too. I would like it to be a 10-episode OVA. Badly. Somebody get on that. Or maybe I'll do it. I have to learn to animate, though. I only played for 44 minutes? Really? I feel like we played it longer. Okay, we're still on Heroes. So where did we leave off? Literally here, okay. Where I get murdered. Go, Sonic, go! Also, who outfitted these random ruins for us to just... Also, had Sonic never noticed this red thing on his board. You carry it everywhere, dude. Also, it had been a while since she placed that thing. Also, Sonic, your concussion. I can only imagine Jet is talking to him and he's just hearing ringing in his ears. Like, what? Hello? Jet's boots are cool. Ugh. Like, he just, it's like when somebody gets flashbanged. It's the only thing he hears. I miss playing this game so much. It's such a good game. I love it. I'm glad I still have the hard copy. I have Zero Gravity also, but I didn't play that one as much as I played the original Sonic Riders. I played this game so much. And honestly, the CG wasn't bad back then. It was pretty good. It looked nice. I like how everything is connected to the Chaos Emeralds somehow. I know! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the worst track ever goddamn built. You gotta get those rail grinds, trust me. I know, I'm just so bad at jumping on the rails. They don't like me very much.
This is Babylon Garden.
Now I'll get the treasure of Babylon.
Jay, how'd you not notice this? Amy, what are you doing? Amy, stop. Amy. What was that supposed to do, Amy? Did you think your weight would drag it down?
We gotta get Eggman.
Okay. Wait for me. Was Tails not wearing his goggles in that one? I don't think he was wearing his goggles in that shot.
I found you.
Faker. Right in my moped.
Wait, Sonic, use this!
Where was your goggles?
What is it?
It's a new gear I prepped up just in case something like this happened.
Do you mean me getting blown up? Did you know? Did you know there was a bomb on my board, Tails? Tails, answer me, you little shit.
Jet. You can't catch up with him. Get out of my way. Is that what you think?
That's what I know, punk.
Take a look at this. I'll show you what true speed really is.
Jet's like, I am not in the mood for your shenanigans, Sonic. Yeah, also, Sonic, can you just run instead? Lex, when are we doing an abridged Sonic Riders? We could. Also, guys, please know I am playing on a tiny-ass screen for this game. Ugh, okay. Okay.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
Accidentally hit the wrong button for drifting.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to
Wee!
repel intruders.
Propel to- okay, so why are you repelling us? We didn't do shit. Okay, this is what I hate, is this section. The floor! Jet, get off my ass! Dog. Whoop, something fell. I don't know what. Okay, I think he got ahead of me. And of course somebody, I will just keep taking the top. There he is. My dogs are acting wild. Okay. Jeez. This is gonna be hard. Damn it. Ah, it's that one turn. And I choked. I'm gonna have to do it again. That sucks. It's just that one turn, man. That turn will literally sometimes just take me out.
Bring it on.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders. Repeat. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
Oof. Okay, remember the floor. Remember the floor. Remember the floor. I will not get punished this time. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, and of course I got hit. There's no way to catch up on that one.
All right, bring it on.
I really gotta pick and choose when I go for that rail. There's gonna be some times where I can hit it, and others that I'm not gonna be able to. I just have to accept that that's gonna be probably a thing.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders. Repeat. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
Definitely try. Nope. Just sometimes he'll hop into the wall instead, and I just kind of have to deal with that's just going to be my circumstance. Oh my god. Cool. And off I go. Yeah, I have to retry. Man, drifts are horrible. That's the one thing I really didn't like about this game, is that the drifts when you got them, great.
Bring it on.
Pull back on the control stick to launch you to a higher platform. Okay.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
And off I go again.
Repeat.
Sometimes you'll bump the wall, it'll mess up your drift so bad.
All right, bring it on.
Final jump at the end of the lap. Pull back to get onto the higher platform. Okay. And accidentally jumped off.
All right, bring it on.
Okay. I didn't even mean to dash into him. Can we do time trials to try out this course? You can't time trial Babylon Garden unless you beat it.
All right, bring it on.
You literally have to beat it. Yeah, you have to beat it first. Your time trials is literally you playing the level over and over again.
Alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders. Repeat. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
Oh great, good, more air. Need that. Gonna try it. Got it. I don't know if I'm gonna make the railing, but definitely try. Got it. Nope. He got ahead of me. He got ahead of me. Even with the rails. Even with the rails. He flew by. It happens. Even if I get all the rails, it's not guaranteed. It's how it goes. It was a good run though. I didn't mess up as much. It's okay.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare
Nope,
to repel.
missed it.
Repeat.
Not a huge fan of that section either. It's a funnel. Does getting the various boost levels up your speed by any chance? Very little. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Here I come.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders. Repeat. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
Okay, remember the floor. Go. I did it! Yay! I did it, and I didn't have to listen to Daft Punk this time. Huzzah! And we got the rails all 3 laps. Let's go! Hell yeah! A full 6 seconds? Oh my god! That's awesome! I've never done so good on this level, ever. I beat that by pure brute force the first time. Hell yeah! I did it! I did it! And I had to learn how to do the rail grind. I've never grinded rails until this, like, till the run I'm doing with you guys. I'd never rail grinded because I didn't know how to. Yay! Yay! That is awesome. We did it! We beat it! My hands are shaking so much. I'm also cold. But yay! Thank you! Here we go. Aha! Yo, fuck!
Even without wings, I can still fly,
Yeah!
right?
Jesus.
Ugh.
Even without ring, I can still fly.
Where are you, Eggman?
Peekaboo.
Look before you move.
Oh, what the fuck? People are just pulling Amy's out of bushes now?
Now then,
Please put me
just be a
down.
Good hedgehog and stay still.
I learned that just like a cat, if you pull her by the back fat of her neck, she'll just stay calm.
Can you catch the wind?
What the fuck?
What? Where are you?
I'm here.
Sonic, wait, that is a nuke! Yay, I got
Hey,
the
Jet.
box. Here you go, Jet.
What? I lost. So don't play games with me. I don't want your pity, nor do I need it.
What? Are you crazy? If they don't want it, then let's take it. Treasure is treasure.
I think it's time to leave now. Tails?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get in the plane.
Sonic!
Amy?
How could you dive into Eggman knowing I was there?
Well,
Well, Amy, I thought it'd be okay with you.
and also I don't care for your well-being. I mean, never mind. I'm so sorry. Please.
I won't forgive you this time!
Yes, you will. You have the owl memory of a goldfish. Literally, I'll give you roses tomorrow and you'll forgive me. Just like the Amazon packages I stole from my neighbor. Love it. Also, yet another reason to show that Sonic doesn't always really give a shit about people around him or Amy Rose. Amy, I thought it would totally be okay with you if I nuked Eggman with my board while he was holding you. It's all good. It's all fine. We all know Amy would have absolutely knocked Tails and Knuckles aside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She likes the thrill of the hunt. It's fine. It's Amy after all. And nothing of value was lost. She would have straight up jumped over their asses. You kidding? That's what I said. Sonic Riders. What a fun time, man. But I'm so glad we beat that last level. Hell yeah. Probably best run I've ever done. Jesus. Well, that does mean that we have to do the Babylon Rogues next time, for sure. The music in Sonic Riders is fun, though. Like, it's very racing, but, like, not anything you would immediately, like, recognize. Except for me, who would immediately recognize if I heard these songs anywhere. I'd be like, bro, you kidding? That's Sonic Riders right there. The Babby Rugs. Are you blocking my way? No, ma'am, right this way. At least for the World GPs, you don't have to race Babylon Road or Digital Dimension. That's true. A lot of aggressive techno house dancey beats. It's so good. Ah, Amy, please don't look at me that way. You're making me gay. This is Sonic saying this, by the way. And smug smirks for all the precious bird beans. Eggman on his Vespa. Bird up! Also, Amy, always violence with you, no matter what. Hey, Sanic. Lovely. 2006? God. Skate type extreme gear added to— Yay, I can skate now. That means I get Shadow, yeah? Mission mode. Storm's mission. Babylon Garden track unlocked. Cream character. Rouge. Shadow. Opening. Insert. You've got a new extreme gear. You've got a new extreme gear. Babylon has been added to story mode. Huzzah! I unlocked Shadow! Hell yeah! Violence isn't the answer, it's the question. The question is the answer is always yes! Nice. Babylon. Babylon. Now we have characters. How do I— oh, right, I have to do— there's Babylon Garden. Now I can practice it to my heart's content, not that it's necessary now. Also, I remember you could pick day or night for all these, but that's only after you race the Babylon ones. I think. I don't remember how you're supposed to pick it. There we go. Cream and Shadow. And then I forgot everybody else. I know there's like 2 Eggman Robos, which made no sense. But they're here. I think you also get— I don't know. I don't remember. Some other characters in here that you get. I think one of them's Knights, maybe. Ooh la la, Knights. Yeah. I need to do the baby story. I will next time for sure. I will. But we got a VR chat hangout that I gotta throw. All Stars before All Stars. That's true. Okay, so y'all have looked at freaking the Sonic Riders Tournament Edition and Sonic Riders DX, right? Sonic Riders DX looks fantastic. But I do know in Tournament Edition, they're adding new characters all the time. I saw Tikal and Silver and Blaze. They've got supers, hypers, like new outfits. You can now be super with all characters. Talk to me when they add Vanilla. Can Vanilla skateboard in real? Someone else, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Vixie's play them. Gotcha. Lex, we gotta check out DX one day. Oh yeah, DX looks fantastic. I can hook you up. Hell yeah. Vanilla, how do you do, fellow kids? Beats them with a board. This was awesome though. Okay, so we did it. Next time that we do run this game, maybe we'll hit it up again on Sunday if Project 06, we finish that fast. We'll go into the Babylon story. I don't know if we'll finish Babylon story. Possibly can. But yeah. So, yay! We managed to beat it. That was awesome. With only a couple of tries. The first run was really close, so I was devastated when I fell off the corner. Lots of restarts. But I'm proud of myself for getting all of the rails every lap. Once you realize how to grind on the rails, actually quite easy. It's just the initial jump and bouncing accidentally off the gate. Aw, thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 1,000 cookies. You are so sweet. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm gonna head into VR chat now. If you are joining us, I am gonna be hopping on first, and then, oh, thank you so much for the 1,000 cookies. Researcher, Lunar, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh my god, a hype train. So I'm gonna be in VR chat. You guys are welcome to join. I'm only gonna really be on for about maybe 2 hours. I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. I wanted to do the meetup sooner, but we actually ended up doing really well on these runs. So, and then, you know, the shipping tier list happened. So, but it's fine. It's fine. We had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Tomorrow is going to be the guest panel with Hey Come On. I can't guarantee what time that's going to start. It's fine because I have Sunday off, so I don't have to worry about going to work the next day. But it's more so we're gonna try and get some games set up so that we can play most of them together. Gonna be a good time, so I hope that you guys are looking forward to it. And then Sunday, of course, like I said, it's gonna be ending ceremonies. Sad to see SOS go, but man, was it an experience. It was an adventure. It was an adventure, a Sonic adventure with me and you. And it was fun. I liked it. Again, if you want to purchase any of the merch for Summer of Sonic, the Graffiti Slide Sonic, which is limited edition and only for this year's Summer of Sonic, it will not be available after this year, or the Feral Fleetway shirt, definitely hop your way over to the shop, check them out. They're going to be available until Halloween. And then after that, they are no more. Feral Fleetway will return next year, but Graffiti Slide Sonic will not, so this will be your only chance to grab that shirt if you like the design. So yes, be sure to get that. I extended it to the end of October, just in case you guys hadn't been able to grab it yet and you're saving up. Hopefully that gives you guys enough time. I totally understand. Trust me, I gotta order my own shirts at some point too, so that I can have them. So anyway, I'll meet you guys in VR chat. Let me figure out who we're going to raid. I'm glad I joined just in time for it. I'm really glad how this turned out overall. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Who is streaming right now? A lot of people. Oh no. We've got quite the list. Crap. Okay, so we got Bella playing Splatoon 3. We got Mooney playing Fortnite. We've got a new friend that I've made who's a very pink fluffball gremlin named Dude, who's playing Slime Rancher. 2. We got Swole, who's playing Fall Guys. So we got some friends playing today. So who should we do? Shouldn't you let the hype train run its course first? I suppose. Do you want me to do one more race while we wait for the hype train to finish? We could try out Shadow. Unless you guys want me to do Cream. Hey, Lunar! Slight problem with the meetup. There's a login issue? What do you mean? Is VR chat having issues? Okay, while you explain to me that. Okay, guys, should I try Shadow, Cream, or Rouge? Who am I trying? Rouge? Shadow? Rich Gremlins? Bunny?
I'm
Bunny?
Omocow. Did you know? These bitches gay. Good for them.
Good for them. Rouge's design in this game is awesome. Okay, so it's Rouge or Bunny. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he catches him, then he go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, so Rouge won on that one. Okay. I am your manager and will make a gross misuse of my power to get Bunny. I guess. Oh, the hype train ended. Rigged! Rouge. Okay. VR chat noticed there was issues logging in and other API issues, so they're currently looking into them. Oh, so VR chat's down right now? No!
Countdown has begun.
That sucks. Am I gonna have to move the party till Sunday? Oh, I've jumped over the rail like twice. It sucks that you can't just jump on it at any other point. It's gotta be at that sparkly bit. I don't lose any balance. What do you mean? It landed fine. That looked more like I almost knocked myself off. Oh, right, she's a fly type. I totally forgot. Sorry, so used to playing Sonic for as long as we had to, and completely forgot she's a fly type. I will go for ramps. Yes, car. Oh no, car. Totally forgot Rouge was a fly type. Feel bad. Sorry, Rouge. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Sonic was literally right there. I got third. You can take that center platform. Oh yeah, that ramp. Oh, I did not mean to restart. I meant to go back to main menu. My friend. VR chat is fine fixed now. I just logged in again to see and it worked fine. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's raid, I think you guys said BZ. We'll raid BZ. We'll do that. Raid. Let's see. There we go. Beelzebella. Start raid. So what if we raid Shadow Legends? Perfect. Okay. So, you guys are amazing. We're gonna go raid. It's gonna be great. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. This was a lot of fun. I'll meet you guys in VR chat if you're coming for the hangout. Thank you, Sonic Riders, for being so goddamn loud in my ear. Love you guys too. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the guest panel. You guys are amazing. Please show a lot of love to Beals. If you haven't joined the community, feel free. We have a lovely Discord. We do lots of events. It's going to be a bit of a pause until December, honestly, for a giant event happening, but we do have smaller events that happen. So hopefully if you had fun here, you'll have fun in the Discord as well. So yeah, see you guys later. I love you guys, and hell yeah, we beat Jet. Fuck you, Jet. You bird bastard.